Hey everyone, I am your presenter, Gablan. For Chapter 2, Human Resource Management, Gaining a Competitive Advantage, we are going to discuss about the following. First is, we have the goals of the Human Resource Department. Second is competencies that human resource professionals need. Third is changes in the human resource management function. And lastly is the competitive challenges influencing human resource management. Are you ready? Then it's for our first topic, we are going to discuss about the goals of human resource department. We have the continuous improvement of productivity and quality. First is continuous improvement. It is by molding human resources in order to cater dynamic needs and wants of the customers. Next is customer satisfaction. It is by increasing its level so that human resource department shall find their way to update, innovate product and services of the organization to cater their consumers' needs and satisfaction. Next is the quality product or services. As the organization or the manufacturer puts in, would result in higher productivity and eventually would bring higher return to the organization. As we all know, we need to give quality products and services to our customers to give back to what they are giving to us. Is we have abiding with legal and social obligations. So in the organizations here in the Philippine market, the organization or businesses are great observant of government laws because they are fear of they will be closed for such uh, for such disobeying rules, or they are afraid that their business permits will not be renewed. So they are abiding the laws that the government settled for them. So also, under abiding with legal and social obligations, we have the minimum wage law, in which it is to ensure a decent standard of living for workers and their families and contribute to their competitiveness of enterprises through improved productivity. As shown on the image, here is an updated regional minimum wage rates for 2018 per region. Also under the abiding with legal and social obligations is the Civil Rights Act of 1964, in which it prohibits the discrimination on the basis of an individual's race, color, religious beliefs, sex, or national origin. So it gives right to anyone who wants to work without discriminating one individual. Next is we have the under again of abiding with legal and social obligation is we have the equal employment opportunity, in which every person has a fair chance of being hired for a job which the applicant is qualified. They are not prejudiced regarding they are a woman, man, a disabled, or elderly. If they are qualified for that opportunity, they have a fair chance to being hired. Next is for number 3, we have providing individual growth and development. It is by preparing a career path for every human resource to promote its personal growth and development through training or workshop. It can be offering further formal education, skills, and training necessary in the function of individual position in preparation of the organization in the future. So for example, I belong in a government agency in which sometimes they offer specialized skills and training for the development of their employee. Next is we have the assessing or facilitating organizational competitiveness. So it is by putting qualified people to the right job to help the organization fulfill its goals and objectives and remain competitive. And to have a clear comprehension of the basic goals of how, who, and why organization competes, the type of people necessary to promote its ability to compete, and the efficiency method for inviting and enhancing human resource. So in assessing or facilitating organizational competitiveness, so for example, if you were teaching in a public school, you were put in a subject that you majored. And in case if you are in a government agency such as in healthcare services, uh, the one who were put in the healthcare services are those who finished and studied medical studies. So they are the one who are qualified for the right job to do that job. Is we have the responsibilities of human resource department. So first is they are the one to analyze and design the work. They analyze the work, the job design and job description for the person or the organization that needed to get the company goals. Next is the recruitment and selection. So they are the one who recruit, who interview and test the applicants. Next is they are also are responsible for the training and development of the uh, employees. So at first, if you are qualified and you are accepted in an organization, we have the orientation of the things and the job responsibility of the applicant. Next is the skills training for the employees to enhance and develop their skills. We have the career development program that were given to the employees for their development. Next is we have the performance management. So we have in some organization, we have performance measures, preparation and administration, performance appraisals, and discipline. If the individual make an unnecessary violation with the rules and regulations of an organization. So for example, we have for the discipline, if a person is always late, so the human resource department will be the one who give the sanctions to that person. So next is we have the compensation and the benefits. So human resource department is also responsible for the wage and salary administration of its employees, for the incentive pays, insurance, vacation leave administration, the retirement plans, and profit sharing stock plans of their employees. And again, under the responsibilities of human resource department is we have the employee relation. So they are responsible for the attitude surveys, the labor relations between the employee and the employer, the employee handbook in which it stated what are the do's and don'ts and the responsibilities of the employee inside the organization, the company publication, labor law compliance, relocation and outplacement services of the employee. Next is we have the personal policies. So they create the policy, they communicate the policy to the employee, they record keep, and they give the HR information system. Next is we have the compliances with the laws. So the policies they create is they ensure that lawful behavior, the reporting, posting, and posting information, safety inspection, and accessibility is accessible to their employees. And lastly is we have the support for strategy. Human resource planning and forecasting, change is management is also the responsibility of human resource department. That's all. Thank you.